Tell 'em Tribe Tarot. Daily readings for my tribe. Subscribe to my channel.
Rising Gemini, I am Cherokee with Tell 'em Tribe Tarot, and I am coming to you with another love reading. I hope you slept well and you're up and ready to face your day. Take what resonates and leave behind what does not. Subscribe to my channel, share the video to share the wealth. Drop a comment to say hello to a goddess, because you know I love it when you say hello. Turn on post notifications, click like to show some love. Do any of the above and I'll appreciate you dearly for it. So let's get into your reading for today. Hope you got your coffee or your tea or your lemon water. And let's see what you got going on. You know I love talking about love with you, Gemini, because we're just loving beings. And our season is fast approaching. So let's see what's going on. So the King of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Six of Swords. So Gemini, I feel like you are, releasing an energy of disappointment. I feel like you may be feeling like you've disappointed yourself in a connection, like you missed out on an opportunity. Some of you today are feeling like you let the one get away, or someone is feeling like they let you get away and they're not looking at the lesson in the situation. They're looking at the loss as opposed to what the lesson was in the situation. That's the current energy. In the recent past, you may have been dealing with an energy of someone who takes control, someone who knows what to do in any circumstance, someone who made you feel safe. You could have been that person for someone else before you pulled your energy back. I feel like some of you may be going through a divorce, or what feels like a divorce, like a really big loss, but you're not seeing that this is a blessing in disguise, because your guides are saying that in the near future, you will have to make the decision to clear your energy and your thoughts and move on from this circumstance as a bigger person that is more wiser, or that is wiser because of this circumstance. I feel like there were two people in your past, and I can see that there were two people in your past. Capricorn energy, most importantly, Aries. I feel Aries heavy, but it could have been Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Capricorn, and Aries in particular. Oh, they had this in their chart. And there were two people from your past that you had to release. And I feel like these two people just were not a good fit for you. Like they both had qualities that you needed, but you needed them to be in one person. And you were finding it hard, or currently finding it hard, to see why you had to let them go and leave them in the past with the Two of Swords. I see that they wanted to keep you in their life for selfish reasons, and you were reflecting that. You realized that this way that you were living was just making your life more difficult. And your emotional being was being suffered because of this, or was suffering because of this, because you were not fulfilled You had to go to two different people for two different things, two different emotions. And I sense, Gemini, that you just want a different type of love. You want a different kind of understanding. But what your guides are telling you is that if you hang up on the past, as you are doing now, it's going to be very hard for you to move on. And you've been trying to move on for a while. I see that you're going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and trying to figure out how you, or consider how you may be able to relinquish this. You want it back. You want it back. You want that old thing back. And I mean, Gemini, there's nothing wrong with any of this. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's what happens is when our soul speaks and we know that we deserve better, or we come to an enlightening, where we draw a line in the sand and we recognize this worked for me before. This worked for me 5 years ago. This worked for me last year. Hell, this worked for me yesterday. But today, something clicked and it doesn't work for me anymore. And I don't want any parts of this. And that's when you have your awakening and you realize I deserve someone who loves me the right way. And I shouldn't have to go back and forth between people for that. Now, if you are, a polygamist, and this works for you, by all means, but this is not the energy of someone who wants to share their love with multiple people. This is the energy of someone who has done that in the past and it worked, but now you don't want that anymore because you realize that it drained your energy. And you want this Empress energy. You want to evoke the growth from a positive place in the near future. And your guides are showing you that you have to separate from what you were used to in the past in order to take this on, because your life is changing in magnificent ways, Gemini. Your life is changing in a way that you can see it. And that's why you're feeling the need to change, because before it was easy. You would act like these feelings that you have towards wanting something cultivated within yourself that you deserve. You are no longer feeling that satisfying feeling of having the best of everything from two people. It was too much work. One person wants to take you all around the world with them. One person wants to show you off, or one person wants to build with you, and the other person is out of touch with their emotions, but they spend money on you. I keep getting this energy of this same person that you're trying to see how you can keep in your life because it is so financially rewarding, but this person does not know how to cry in a vulnerable moment, or see you when you're upset about something, or when your energy shifts. They don't see you, and the one who does cannot financially situate you, and they're practical and they're frugal, but they know how to make you feel safe. So it's just like you want the best of both from two people and you're not getting that, and you're pondering like, what am I doing wrong? Like, what can I do to forge a path for myself that I'm finally satisfied with? And your spirit guides are saying, release. 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 Gemini, you haven't mastered how to let go as yet. And that's a lesson that you're going to learn very hard if you don't learn how to let go and trust your guides to move you forward. Trust your intuition. Trust that what you're going through is needed to grow, because now you're going to see life, a new opportunity to experience a different thought process and to welcome a more healthy love in the near future. If you just recognize that if you release what you thought was best for you, better will come. Hell, the past may come back, show back up, and try to meet you where you're at. But if you stay in this energy of lack where you don't feel like what you have to offer deserves more, then you're going to settle for less. And you deserve a relationship that is balanced. You deserve a relationship where when you speak, your partner listens. You deserve a relationship where the sex is amazing, the money is flowing, you're motivated, your spiritual being is highly vibrating, and you deserve all of that. I'm going to pull a card for you to see how long is it going to take Gemini to get over these two people? Like, how long is it going to take you to get over them? And it could be one person. This could actually be one person that has these two qualities, but they are emotionless. So it could be you trying to get over two people, or you trying to get over this one person. Whoever you're thinking about right now that has you hung up on them. It could be whoever you're thinking about right now, Gemini, that has you hung up on them. Spirit, how long is it going to take Gemini to get over this? How much longer? Because Gemini has been pining on this for a minute. How long is it going to take? How long is it going to take? Things will unfold as they are meant to. No, you gotta love spirit, don't you? Gemini, your spirit guides are telling you that this is on you. This is confirmation that time is definitely fluid. And there is no time constraint for healing. This is all you. You have to decide that your worth is worth way more than what these two people are just given to you out of their experience. They're doing the best that they can, or they did the best that they could, and you release them for a reason. Considering going back to them because you can't find new fish in the sea is not a solution. Gemini, choose you today. And that's your message. I hope this resonates. If you'd like to book a personal reading, the link is in the description. And until next time, love and light, tribe.